Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Matzo Boys podcast.
Woo-hoo.
I'm Chris.
I'm Drew.
No, I'm Nick.
And this, as I said before, is the Matzo Boys podcast.
MB.
Yeah,
Don't flip it.
don't flip it,
Or reverse it.
or you will have a huge BM. Oh, man. Boy, do we have a show for you today.
We certainly do.
Well, I don't think anything big happened recently.
No.
Oh, there was that there was that one thing.
The
That one big thing that
Oh yeah.
one
Yeah.
one big thing that happened recently that
Yeah,
you
that-
bring up that
Yeah, that
Nikki got engaged. Oh man.
Ah,
What can you say? You know.
I was really trying to I've been getting into stand-up comedy recently, watching a bunch of different specials, Netflix specials and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then even with some of the podcasts that we listen to,
Yeah.
because we don't just listen to ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, speak for yourself.
Oh,
Go
okay.
ahead.
It's a bunch of comedians who do stand up, and I was thinking, I really want to give it a shot,
Yeah,
and so
You're gonna go solo or something?
he's
Oh.
he's trying his dip his proverbial toes in the water of stand up, and I respect that.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to come up with trying to write little bits and stuff,
Mhm.
little jokes and things.
Right.
And obviously, I don't have a full hour written yet,
no,
but
every second counts.
I have one little thing that maybe is 2 minutes or something.
All right, go for it. Do you want to do it?
Should
do
I?
it now?
Should I do a little preview to what my stand-up hour could be?
Well, we'd love to hear it. I would love to hear it. I'm sure everybody listening would love to hear
Nick,
it.
do you want to hear it?
Yeah, go for it.
All right.
Yeah.
I guess I could give it a shot. All right. So this, I don't know when this is going to be placed in. Well, I have to figure out the other jokes and stuff, but I'll give it a go. I'll get your feedback on it.
Sure.
All right. The African American culture.
Stop you right there.
yeah, wait.
Yeah, we'll stop right there.
No.
Nah, I think you're done.
Okay.
So here's how I would start my my stand up.
All right. Let me get
I would say thank you, everybody. I recently lost 100 pounds, and everybody would clap,
Yay!
and everybody would say,
Woo!
"Wow, congratulations!"
Congratulations! Wow.
And I would say, "Please stop applauding. It's not what you think. I lost my wallet in England," and that would be the joke.
That's better than where I thought you were going with it.
Yeah.
So it's
Wait.
good.
Me, I'd gain 100 pounds in England.
Just eating fish and chips all the time.
Hey, give me another cake, mate.
No, the accents.
We're back into the accents.
This
right?
must be the last 5 minutes of the episode.
Yeah, we're over again.
The last
It's
5
like
minutes
again.
feels like 50 minutes.
Sweet your chimney,
Oh, we must be in the south.
Do you have any stand-up content, Nikki?
Yeah, I've got about 3 hours.
Whoa.
He's got 12 marble notebooks just full of inappropriate
Yeah.
jokes.
Let me dust him off for you. They're just sitting in my corner.
What do you call the bird who can't fly? Me ex-wife,
Hey.
Anyway.
Do you have anything?
I always say I have stuff that I should write down that I could piece together,
Uh-huh.
but I never write it down. I go, oh wow, that'd be good.
Hmm.
And I go, I should just put like a little tab.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just not good at exactly like putting it together is my thing.
Hmm.
Whether it be writing music
because I literally have an album that I want to make. I have 10 song title.
Me too.
I have 10 song title
I
names.
have 3 albums I want to make.
Wow. Do you have like the
Wow.
names
Yeah.
of each song?
Yeah.
Do you
Some
have
of them are written.
words for them?
I've completed probably maybe like 3 or 4 songs lyric wise.
Okay.
And I know what they sound like in my head, but
Mm.
I don't play music well enough to get it out there.
Yeah.
Music is a difficult thing. Didn't you tell me, Nick?
Yes.
Like Michael Jackson didn't know how to play an instrument.
Yeah. Okay. Well, don't quote me on.
Okay.
I mean, don't quote me on some of the stuff that I don't remember when I told you this stuff, because I might have told you a long time ago.
I may have been heavily medicated.
I might have been telling the doctor, keep me medicated. No, I remember maybe I told it to you, and because I heard it somewhere, but at this point I don't remember right now. But I remember at one point he was raised by a musical family, right?
Right.
But I remember he came in with, "Hey, I got this beat going, and I want it to be like do 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 right." Whatever, I was just doing like
Right.
Billie Jean, right? And he was like, "Do this. I got the main beat going." And then he was like, "Hey, you over there," like he's got like 5 other people. He's like, "Can we do,
Yeah, throw in some Mama
Throw
Say
in
Mama
some-
Sa Mamaku songs.
No, but then he's like, "A bass line. Can we get some like
hi-hats.
exactly.
Some-
Can we get a bass line? Can we get a this? Can we get a
Some
this?"
shaka
So he
shakas.
didn't really like fully understand music in all of its things, but he kind of conceptually knew the highs and the lows.
Also,
and
he
other
was
people-
little Michael. Like he was like
He understood it by picking up on it
Bum.
by people in the
Yeah.
industry.
But
But that's all it takes is to be around it enough.
Yeah, from celebanswers.com, it says that Michael Jackson had a rudimentary knowledge of some musical instruments.
That's it.
Exclamation.
That's all you need.
So basically, they're yelling it at you.
That's all we
You have
need.
rudimentary knowledge.
Rudimentary knowledge.
You know, when he had you to himself, he didn't want you around.
I thought that was the Never Never Land thing. Yeah, I got you.
But
Won't you please
give him one more chance.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, if he was around, I'd give him a chance.
Since we're talking.
Back to your
back to
comedy.
stand-up.
Yeah.
You don't have any other jokes. You don't have any other jokes. That's your one joke.
The one joke that I wrote.
Okay.
was
All right.
2 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes of that.
2 minutes of that.
All right. No.
Oh, okay.
So I do like I didn't know you had 3 whole albums written.
Yeah.
I only had 1, and then actually I was recently considering writing a follow-up album to the one I had wrote.
Mhm.
Mine was, I don't want to give too much of the listeners insight on what my album was about.
Yeah.
But it's more so about growth as a person.
Mhm.
When like maybe the whole world maybe against you, fighting through feelings.
Mhm.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. Fighting through feelings of, pressure and self feelings, and then maybe through external feelings. You like fighting through it, getting through it, overcoming, and being like, I can do it, I can get through this. By the end, you've overcome obstacles, right?
Mhm.
And then I'm like, okay, I still have to finish this because it's been years in the making, maybe like 5 to 10 years. I've still never written this thing. I have maybe 2 songs completed.
Mhm.
One song that's my single title song that I want to write. That one's not finished, but I have 2 other songs that are finished. This one I know how it sounds, still haven't written it. Okay, I said, well, what would be the sequel album? Like I could write a sequel album or a sequel single to this.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh, where's my life going? You guys even just said, I'm getting engaged, or I'm engaged now.
Mhm.
What would be the sequel album to this? And I think of how other people are, right? And I was like, if this person I can't, I don't want to tell you too much about the album, but if this person broke through and is, strong enough to stand on their own, I thought this person has got strong enough. Now they have entered a new realm where they have the ability to take on another person and seek out the strength of another. So
Mhm.
it's like a duality. So album 2 is the duality of seeking that. I was like, wow. I gave myself goosebumps
You
right
know what
now.
I
Yeah.
think?
So it's like,
you know what
cool.
I think was your best pun and should be the name.
You gotta hear my lyrics though, dude.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. The thing is, you have the faith in your own words and your own lyrics,
Yeah.
but like you need when you express it,
Yeah.
you need to have confidence.
Confidence in my flow when I do.
Yeah.
Say it.
But like, I feel like your best. What I think you should name the album was your best pun.
Wait, the
Which
first
was
one or the second
The
one?
second one.
Wait,
Oh.
do you have a name for the second one? You have working titles?
Well, it might have something to do with
Okay.
Can I name drop, and then we'll just edit it out if you don't want me to say it.
I mean, you can just shoot some. You know, it's not like.
When you said Courtside,
Oh, that's a single that I had earlier.
yeah,
But that song has nothing to do with. Go ahead.
Quartzite, and that being a stone.
Yeah.
But also you sitting courtside.
Yeah. Remember that song?
Yeah, but like it being a stone and you proposing, but also you're sitting courtside,
So you mean?
and then also you can say that you saw your future wife sitting courtside,
At
Like-
a Knicks game.
or
There's actually a song I wrote. Well, I'm not gonna. You know, like some people write stuff,
yeah.
but then they also like write stuff just to make stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I usually will write stuff just to make stuff up most of the time.
But you can say you saw your girl sitting courtside because that's how you met her. You
I
saw
did.
her
You're
sitting
right.
courtside.
So I can take a song I wrote and
And-
just dismantle it.
and you can say you
And
knew
rewrite
you
it.
were going to give her something that was made of quartzite,
But
like,
it's not Courtside.
but it's like a stone.
Quartz like.
Quartz like.
I could.
Quartz.
I have a song that is. It is literally a gem song. It's multiple verses, and it's like
Precious.
What's the genre?
this song. This one song, is a single. Is a single song. It's
It's
not even in
classical music.
anything. What? It's a rap.
Mostly jazz. Punk jazz.
It's like I don't know if I should be disclosing my lyrics.
No, you don't have to.
What I don't really remember what I said. But it's like got courtside seats to the Miami Heat. I bet you wish you were here. Click your heels and be here. Something like that.
I'm not queer.
No, because that's
So you have
a
nothing to
reference
fear.
to click Ruby slippers. Click your Ruby
Wait, we
slippers.
talking about Wizard of Oz again?
Yeah, click your ruby
Yeah.
slippers. Click your ruby slippers and be here. It like rhymed.
Come to this
Yeah.
place, Drew Paul's drag race. All these
No, I
things.
didn't say that.
Drew Paul?
Drew Paul's drag race. Did I say Drew Paul?
No,
Yeah.
Logan Paul.
Logan Paul's drag race.
Yeah. Oof, he would love that.
See, I get the thing with what Chris is saying about how
Was
you
he
got to...
Ruby and
what is it? Privé? No, it's not a word.
Privy?
Privé.
No. What's the
Be
thing
more what?
when you
Project.
project,
You have to
convey.
have more faith in your writing ability.
I combined project and convey together. Privé.
To make a more queer word.
What?
You have to be more privé.
Like, I understand how you're just saying them right now,
Sure.
but when you actually are on stage,
Yeah.
at the Matzo Boy Festival,
Oh yeah.
Oh, the
Yeah.
That's how we
Matzo Boy
open it.
Festival.
Hey everybody, where's your kippas at? Just kidding.
what's your stage name?
Mr. Krabs. No. Dr. Delish.
No, I had a name. I have many names. I go have many
Lonely
names.
Warrior.
No, that's
Kalu?
Cat Bleach.
Bleach?
Now you're going through all phases of matter.
Cat Bleach.
All right. Well,
Logan?
when you do decide to release and tour, you'll have that name.
I had
Listen,
another name.
if you're on like some kind of witness protection, you don't have to
Remember,
disclose.
remember that other name, that hate rap name I had
No.
when I did
Hate
the
rap?
alien. I
Oh.
did alien rap for a while.
Yeah.
Alien rap? What
Alien.
is that?
I had this pseudo name that I went by,
Uh-huh.
and I would write rap against people.
Rap battles.
Well, yeah, I wrote rap, and then I put it in an app that would make my voice sound like this, and I'd be like, "Hey, I'm firing rap at you. I don't like the way you sound." Blah, blah, blah. And it would literally just be like rap against people because I don't like talking bad against people.
Yeah.
But I was in
Obviously,
this-
you do though.
but I was like, you know what? Just because certain people were like getting on my nerves, but I wanted to let them know. But I was like sending stuff anonymously through Google Voice.
Yeah.
but like it was like one of those summers. But I did it through a pseudonym, through an alien voice app, and he was like, "My name is Pusan," and he's like, "I'm an alien."
Okay, well, who is this Pusan who keeps pooing on us?
Yeah, he goes, "My name is Pusan."
No, my name is Pusan. I'm from Wuhan.
Oh, that would have been better. He goes. Aside from what you think, I'm not from Tucson. He goes, I drive a Ford. I drive
Ford Fusion.
No.
Wait, this was summers ago?
Yeah, it's
a
like
long time
2018,
ago.
2017.
Yeah,
Yeah,
by 2017.
Oh, that would have been perfect.
Tucson.
What was the name again of the?
Pusan.
Yo, I'm from Busan. I'm from
My name's-
Wuhan. You'll
No, not
Hear about
Wuhan.
Wuhan.
That's not. We didn't
nobody
have
heard
Wuhan.
of, nobody heard
We
of
didn't know
Wuhan
Wuhan at
before
that
the
time.
pandemic. Before they were eating bats
no,
and
exactly. That's Busan caused it.
stuff. Puhan.
So what you think I'm not from?
Pusan.
Privé?
Yeah, what's up with me? Privé? Privé?
So Nick has dabbled.
Yeah.
Chris, we know that you have dabbled in writing comedy shows, movies. You had a whole movie series
I had a
that we
movie
will have to post on the
series.
Patreon at some point.
Yes, I've made.
You're still working on combining them all together, right?
Yes, I've made a cooking show that
Yeah.
is 6 episodes long.
Yeah. Vimeo.
Vimeo. Chris's
Check it
friends like to cook.
Yeah.
Link
check
in
it
the
out.
bio.
Yeah, let's
link
do
the
it.
bio.
We can link the bio.
Link the bio, and also the link is in the bio.
Yeah, we'll
and
definitely put
take
that
a
in
trip into the bayou.
there. Yeah, please. Now, have you? We know that there's been like some songs that all three of us have done, that like comedy.
Yeah. Oh,
Have
yeah.
you dabbled in the art of? Oh,
Music.
also with art, yes, with the spray paints. Chrissy
Painting.
Spray paints.
Yeah, Chris spray paints, and
What about music? Like
Yeah.
more of the like
To me-
non-comedy music. 'Cause
I
you can play.
play.
Wait, you of
love-
course, because you were in a band.
I was in a
Attractive.
band, mostly covers.
But
Any originals?
they are nice covers though too. They're not normal covers.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like duvets?
No,
Is it possible?
they're nice. They're nice covers.
Nice covers.
Lily Polster.
Yeah, we're talking about.
Oh, yeah,
we
I
are
have
talking
one
about
of her
like
ties, yeah.
1,000
You know,
thread counts.
I don't even know what they call them in the biz.
What?
I mean, they are my personal pref
As in
of covers.
covers.
Like, you know, when people be like,
What do
I'm
people
gonna
be like?
cover this song, and they're like, whoa, and I'm like, whoa, I've never heard this song sung like this before.
Oh,
Is
Yeah.
that just a cover?
like we would cover like Mulan.
Exactly.
Let's get down to
Yeah,
business.
but you'd start it and you wouldn't know what it was until
You were knees deep.
exactly, and then you'd get in the middle of it, and then you'd do something totally different in the middle of it, and I'd be like, whoa,
Yeah.
they did a little thingy in there. They like made it their own, is what I'm trying to say. They just made it theirs. I guess that's just a
that's-
band doing their thing.
Well, there's nothing worse than I went to go see. I don't know if I'm talking about this, but I went to go see Sam Smith, and it was kind of like not a waste of money because his voice is beautiful, but he just sounded exactly like he does on the album.
That's great. That's what you want, no?
You want a little,
Yeah.
A little
bit of-
variation.
yeah.
Like I went to go see Ed Sheeran,
Yeah.
and he sounded so good.
Oh.
He sounded amazing. He covered other people's songs a little bit, and he would loop his guitar, so it sounded like he was playing with other people.
He taught Chris Martin that. Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
And he didn't sound just like his albums. He played. I don't know. He was great. He sounded good. And it sounded like he was playing. Like it didn't sound just like his album. It sounded like he was playing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Nikki?
Maybe I need to go to an Ed Sheeran concert. I had this conversation last week with a coworker.
Yes.
Maybe it's, I'll say it again, personal preference. I do not care for Ed Sheeran.
I don't like concerts.
I like concerts. I just I like one of his songs.
Ed Sheeran.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't love it. I don't love Ed Sheeran or Sam Smith.
I don't like, I hear I think his thing is like, he sounds like, I feel like he's like whispering or something maybe in the way he talks, like in the way he sings.
Yeah.
Talk
feel
about
like-
Whisper.
Yeah.
Billie Eilish. Imagine the sound system they need at those arenas and
But I
stuff.
think she's
for
got
her.
like a vibrato. She has like a, But she's a deliberate whisperer. He is like, hey,
Imagine being arrested for deliberate whispering. Do you know why I pulled you over, ma'am?
Oh, that's me. My dad said I used to. He goes, "Can you just give me a direct answer?"
You're gonna have to speak up, honey.
Oh gosh.
You're gonna have to speak up, honey.
Now, you say you don't like concerts, but we know that, well, of course, the whole Matzo Boy fan club knows that you guys
How
are
do they
going
know?
to a concert
Who told them?
in the coming weeks.
We are.
Who told them?
I cannot fib.
Who told them?
Who told?
They just know. They follow us.
Well,
Doesn't your Ring doorbell go off all the time?
No.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
No.
Mine goes off all the time because we have Matzo Boy
Oh, Fresca.
fanboys and Matzo fanboys
They don't know where we live. I don't know what you're talking
and
about.
Matzo fangirls.
I don't.
Oh
on,
yeah.
On
yeah,
purpose, I
did
don't
find
tell
that
them
my
where I
back
live.
door was jimmied open.
Yeah.
I don't tell anybody where I live on purpose. Like I don't tell them about the
internet,
tree.
they find out.
Yeah.
I don't tell them
they
about the
found out.
tree where I live.
Or the pool behind you guys.
Yeah. I don't tell them about anything, about any pool or anything.
Yeah.
So do you guys want to say what band you're seeing pretty soon? Or
Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
that's fine.
I don't know. Is this gonna come out
It's going to come up before.
before?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine, we'll say it. It's
People can see it. They can find you. You could do a meet and greet at the concert. How great would that be?
Would
Okay.
be?
We'll say it on 3. You ready?
1, 2,
Two,
3.
3.
Coldplay.
Ah, you guys are seeing Coldplay. Man, I'm so
Yeah.
jealous.
Just kidding. It's Panic at the Disco. Which we've only ever seen once. Wait, is it true?
I did.
Yeah, me too.
With you.
And that's when Fun opened for them. And that's
Fun-
when you fell in love with Fun, Nick.
That was
Yeah.
when they had just become fun. Not
What?
they had just become fun, but they had just changed from what were they called? The Architects?
What?
What were they called before fun?
They were always fun.
Before they were fun, they were called a different name.
Let's look it up.
So Nate, the lead singer, was by himself. And he was in a group alone. And that group was called The Format.
The Architects.
The Format was just Nate in a group with his college buddies.
The format.
And then he said, let me get together with Jack Antonov and the Amigos. I forget their names, honestly. I forget. And then so they formed a beautiful team. And then they proceeded to make 2 albums, I believe, and some singles.
Some Nights
Yeah.
and
What?
the next one.
Some Nights. What do you mean? Aim and Ignite was the first one, and Some Nights. Aim and Ignite is the one that has the Gambler on it, and Walk the Dog.
Yeah.
And Roman Candle.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first one, and then the second one was Some Nights, and yeah. So those were the good, the crazy ones, and then after that they made it big. I think they made it to the Grammys, and then after that they decided to split because they had separate endeavors.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Wait, so Fun's not together anymore?
no,
Nate is doing his own
Nate
thing.
went back to the Format. First he did his single. He did a single album by himself because he wanted to try and make himself.
Which was
Like
great.
Brandon Flowers.
What?
Like Brandon Flowers.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
very good. But the thing is, after he broke away, everyone was like, "What is this?"
It was good.
And it was very good, but he didn't make a chart at all.
Mm.
Nobody knew who he was. Like they didn't know the name, the home name.
Mm-hmm.
That's the same way it's taken. Like Brendan Urie, a long time to make his own name as Panic at the Disco. He left himself as Panic at the Disco, even though he's the only person left on that group.
Oh, okay.
There was 4 after the second album. 2 of them left. The third album, it was just the 2 of them. So when Chris and I saw the third album, the concert we went to, it was just 2 guys.
Mm-hmm.
After the third album, the drummer left. So after the third album, it's only been Brendan Urie.
But he kept the name.
But he kept the
Yeah.
name, so it's been him for the last 3 albums.
Wow.
So now he's just like, why would I just make my name? I'm gonna keep Panic going. He's like, it's always been
Just
the
me.
project. The project has always been. I'm gonna prove to them this is what it's about. Like I'm gonna keep it alive.
And he's doing great.
Yeah, it's fine.
So, I don't even need to mention that Coldplay has always been together for 24 years now.
Oh, I have a story.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't start with this one, my friend.
Tell me a story.
So, I won't get into the thick of it.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah.
Aside from the fact that I had this one guest
At the hotel we went.
Oh.
at the hotel
Uh-huh.
that insisted.
My back hurts.
Getting old.
Aside from the fact that I had this guest who insisted, after I gave her a turkey club in her room,
Uh-huh.
I gave her the turkey club. She said, "Here, let me give you $100 tip."
Whoa!
Yeah. I said, is this for... She goes, "No, this is for you." I said, "Oh, okay." She goes, "But, I'm in the, I've loved music. I love the people." She said, "But, she said, I need to show you something." She says, I love music, I love people. Oh, you got to listen to this. She says, she goes, "Have you seen this music video by Coldplay? It's with monkeys. The monkeys. It's the Coldplay people in monkey costumes.
Yeah.
They're jumping around." She goes,
Adventure of
"We
a
gotta
lifetime."
watch it right now."
Okay.
I said, "Ma'am, it's 4 a.m. I go,
She just gave you $100.
I guess.
You do it. If she says, "Can you rub my feet while we watch the monkeys jump around 4 times in a row?" You rub her feet while she watches those monkeys.
How old was this woman?
I met her. She also gave me $100 tip, and I talked to her for an hour.
Yeah.
On the overnight.
How old was
shift.
she?
Couldn't have been older than 65. 70.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me guess. Did she pull the 100 out of her plush dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This story should have started a long time ago.
Okay. So then she's saying about watching Adventure of a Lifetime. So did you watch it with her?
Oh, we watched the whole thing. She was like, "Look at that! They're swinging their arms. Because look at their faces. They're just loving it. They're just. She goes, wow. She goes, that's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, wow. I go, my friend is gonna love this video. I said, he loves Coldplay. I was like, I'd be surprised if he didn't already know this one.
Yeah, I know.
Well, how long ago did it come out? Like
7 years ago.
That song?
Yeah.
I was like, it looks so new. And
Yeah.
she's like,
2015.
and she said, you know something? Oh, she said, people tell. Maybe she's a little, excited
I will
to be there.
Guarantee you that there's quite a bit.
She said, "There's something about about the video too, because I know things." She said, "You see how one of the monkeys in the background, which is it's a human wearing the CGI."
Yeah.
She said, "You see how he's wearing like that hat that he's wearing?
Yeah.
That hat it symbolizes one of the hats that the poachers wear." And I was like,
Okay.
"Oh, I didn't know that." She's like, "So they're trying to show you that like the monkeys are getting back at the poachers because the monkey is wearing a poacher hat." I go, "Oh, very interesting.
Oh,
Thank
very
you for telling me."
interesting. That's not true, but
Or maybe it's just the hat that the guy in the band wears.
the lead guitarist Johnny Buckland wears a hat all the time.
Well,
And so
how do you
that
know
was
it's not a
his-
poacher hat?
Johnny Buckland wears a poacher hat
Maybe Johnny
because he's getting
Buckler
back
at the
the
monkey.
poachers.
Well, maybe I could tell her next time I see her.
Yeah.
And then maybe she'll give you a big old tip.
Well, regardless, I'm gonna probably get that. So
Right.
Chris Martin has blue eyes, and his monkey has blue eyes.
he has a monkey.
Oh.
Dressed in that.
Oh.
You got me. You got
Yeah,
me.
you got me.
You got me. You got me good.
His monkey has blue eyes.
I think that he owns a monkey now since that video. Since that monkey, they let him keep it.
Keep
You did say his monkey has blue eyes. You gotta be very careful what you
Because
say.
you
around
just
there.
confused me because he was the monkey. That's why.
Yeah, he was the monkey. So his monkey,
So do all of his monkeys?
No, you gotta say.
have blue eyes?
She gotta say the monkey that he was for the video.
the monkey that he was CGI
portrayed as.
has blue
Yeah.
eyes.
You can say that he portrayed.
And
So were they all Andy Serkis?
I don't get that.
You know what though? I do like the whole anti-poacher thing. So let's go with the hat as anti-poacher. Let's do it. That's
But
good.
but is that the exact hat he wears in the band, or you're just saying it's hats he wears?
He wears different hats. And
Well,
stuff.
man, how do you know that style is not the
All right,
anti-poacher?
I'll watch the video again.
No, I'm just saying you don't have to do anything. I'm just throwing it out there. This lady wanted to throw some, you throw fake info my way all the
Yeah.
time. So why can't she throw some my way? Little Drew
Sounds
news.
good.
She threw some Drew news at me.
Yeah.
You got some back at you.
Yeah.
I don't know. You both aren't fibbing. Woo woo.
Couple of fibbers.
This is a little.
Got a little Fibonacci sequence over here.
Yeah.
That's right. Flower petals.
What?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what I was doing. I was doing the fib caboose.
Fib
It's like a little train of lies coming my way.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
if
Oh. it's
Right
not-
away,
not done, yeah.
he imagines.
I got a vivid imagination.
we all make it big?
No.
Yeah, I'm already
and
pretty big.
Nick has his albums released and is headlining festivals and everything, and I have my albums released and
You're
I
invited.
Yeah, and Chris, you're invited to Could you imagine?
No. No, that I can't.
And you get your little Sundance Film Festival thing.
Yeah, there you go.
And I get to walk out on stage and
We
be
get
like,
the music
everybody-
festivals, you get the film festivals, and people are gonna be like, oh, we listened to when they talked about these ideas, and look, it came to fruition.
Mm,
Could you imagine that?
that'd be crazy. Fruition.
Yeah,
We listened to them
fruition.
all the way from episode 19. Or whatever number episode this is.
It's in the description.
Yeah.
It's in the descript.
Description.
Yeah. Have you worked on album artwork in your head? I have it in my
mean,
head too. I really
I
want to
have
make
colors and I have images.
I love colors.
No.
They're like black and white, but not. Yeah.
Of course.
Like I'm the idiot for making the joke. I love it.
That's how you have to. That's how you have to.
today's been because you've just gotten up and Nick's already been awake.
What
And
do you mean? No, because everyone knows black and white aren't colors.
black and white cookie all the way.
Black and
All
white
day.
cookie, baby.
All day.
All
And
day.
remember,
Every
keep
day.
the comedy flowing, my friend.
Yeah.
Keep up the comedy, because maybe we'll let you do a couple minutes
Oh, okay.
on the
Yeah.
pod. You're like, all right, thanks. Yeah, that would be great. Maybe one day we could all do a couple minutes on the podcast of something fresh.
So you have them in mind? Yeah, because I have them. Are
Yeah.
the album artwork that you have in mind? Is that something you can actually accomplish?
The artwork.
Yeah. Is that something you
I
could-
don't
you could do to make
exactly
happen?
know what I want it to be. Definitely what I want it to be.
Uh-huh.
Like, you mean like for the cover and then for the inside pieces?
Yeah.
No, but I'm assuming it would be reflective of what the song titles are, right?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So like based on the name of the titles, maybe like 3 or 4 of the titles would be the cover and then 1 or 2 of the 3 flaps. So maybe 4 pictures in total,
Okay.
right? And then one of them would just be the cover. Maybe the title song, what do you call it?
The lead single.
The lead single would be what the cover of the album is called, and also
Okay.
what my the third or this I think it's the 7th song
Okay.
of the 10s or the 6th song, right? Because that's what I do. I make it like a climax. You put someone in the
Yeah,
center.
yeah.
I know something about building. Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I do. Yeah, for the first album,
So-
the
Somewhere in there.
top songs are the I think it's also the 7th, and then
or the 6th,
the
so you can be near
penultimate
the
song,
yeah.
the next to last song. Those are the 2 biggest ones. I have the artwork ideas for both albums,
Yeah.
1 and 2. Both are attainable. I just have to do it.
I always think that an album should have multiple artworks.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good, yeah.
I always, whenever I envision like artwork
Okay.
for an album, I think of my
Yeah.
beautiful
You
dark
mean like
twisted fantasy.
different concepts
Oh my
within it?
goodness. Like every song should have its own work of art.
That's
Yeah.
fine. That's
Yeah.
goes- and then
fair.
whatever single you think is the most
Yeah.
matches.
Yeah.
should
That's
be
good.
the cover. Of your
Another
album.
thing is that the album I'm thinking might normally by nature I'm a very chaotic artist.
Mm-hmm.
This because I'm putting so much, believe it or not, into the music.
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually thinking of making the artwork very minimal.
Okay.
For the I'm not even putting any effort into the art.
No,
for
you
real.
don't say.
No, for real. I'm thinking of it just being like the
He
cover.
puts as much effort into
No.
the art
Have
as
you
he
ever
does
seen-
the podcast.
Yeah.
No, yeah, like you've seen. I've shown you like one or two things of my art that I've done for art's sake.
Yes,
like
yes.
layering. I love overlapping.
Yeah.
Everything being like center out,
Mhm.
kind of like butterfly, almost like
Yeah.
Rorschach tests. I love Rorschach being able to see stuff in stuff.
Uh-huh.
Being like, what am I looking at? Like I love that
Is
kind
that how you
of stuff.
say it? I thought it was horse shark.
Okay. Some people like to say that. So I don't like that. I would never.
Pardon.
I would never. But
Excuse me.
horse shark.
Horse shark. Is this like? Is this one of these horse shark tests?
It depends if you're an animal lover. So the thing is, what I'm gonna do probably is look at the different, like Chris is saying. I kind of like that idea also, like one for maybe each song, and it be a minimalist picture, just the color of the album, and then in the center maybe a box with the image in the center of what's happening, either coming out on the sides of it, but most of it being in the center of the box, of the minimalist picture of what's happening on the inside,
Uh-huh.
framing it kind of.
Nice.
Because each of them have like maybe one or two words of the title of the song.
When you post an image online, do you have to get it patented?
Oh, what?
What?
Or trademarked or
It
copyrighted?
depends. Are you going to use it as a cryptocurrency?
Well, no,
A
because I'm
word?
thinking like if Nick and I work on the artwork for our albums.
No,
our
I would
imaginary
not.
albums-
Definitely not post any of that.
No, so that's why like do you have to like
Heck yes.
yeah, so we would have to do that. We couldn't just post it.
I would never post any of my music for free.
No,
right
the
to
artwork.
iTunes.
What?
The artwork.
No, I would not put that up there for free.
Sorry, fans. You're gonna have to wait and buy it.
Yeah,
So we'll get working on our albums.
this is true.
Yeah.
Speaking of art, I was hanging out with a buddy of mine, and we were looking at the Northern Lights, and he was like, he's looking at them, and he goes, "You think the Aurora Borealis is heavy?" And I was like, "This has been Matzo Boys." And I was like, "No, it's just pretty light."
That's a good tie-in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.